Most high school students have a job, but few have a job like sophomore Tara O'Donnell. While being a busy student, she runs her own catering business and cooks at events all over the DFW area.
I got into cooking because although my parents aren't chefs, we all love to cook as a family, and they really influenced me to get into the kitchen, and it was always a big hobby of mine, and I'd always crawl up onto the counter and cook with my mom, and I did sports and some other things, but cooking was always what I really enjoyed to do.
O'Donnell has grown up always being surrounded by cooking and the culture behind it. Anytime her parents were cooking a meal, she was willing and wanting to help them.
My favorite memory of Tara is probably when she was 5 years old, and we were cooking a very difficult and a weird and wacky and obscure seafood dish. And Tara was very interested in what we were doing, and ultimately she ended up cooking the whole dish by herself.
Sometimes it can get a little difficult to balance student life, her business, and a social life, but her parents say she balances it well.
If I could describe Tara in one word, it would be determined. She's very passionate about what she does, and she absolutely wants to do it as best as she possibly can.
In 2016, O'Donnell competed on the Food Network show Chopped Jr. and took home a win. Her victory led to O'Donnell making a name for herself in the food world.
I knew that she was going to be very good at what she did because she has such a passion for it. She loves it so much. She always wants to do things as well as they can possibly be done. She's very determined, and it was obvious right away, like for example when she was going on Chopped, it was obvious from the very first minute that she was a world beater.
After winning Chopped Jr., O'Donnell began her catering business, which she calls Tara's Tasty Table, and she caters for a variety of events all over the area.
For my catering business, I have catered about 30 in the last year and a half. I've catered about 30 events. That includes 3-course meals. I've catered for up to 1,000 people.
In Tara's business, I'm a sort of a background organizer, so I help with getting the meals together, getting the arrangements together for the meals. But really, Tara's the one who does. They're her menus. She does the shopping for the ingredients. She chooses the meat. She chooses all the vegetables herself. She does all of the preparation. She does all the cooking.
Her parents are incredibly proud of how successful their daughter is, with winning Chopped Jr. and starting a business, even though she is very young.
Cooking and the world of cuisine it's very difficult. There's so many different elements, and she has taken the first several steps along the path to becoming a very successful chef. And best of all, I get to eat really well.
As far as cooking goes, of course I'm really proud of Chopped Jr., but then also starting my own business because it's really grew into something that is pretty big and that I've really enjoyed. So starting that has been really, really great and something that I'm very proud of myself for doing. I've received nothing but support and encouragement, and I would highly recommend to anybody to just go after it and set a goal and do everything you can to reach it.
Reporting for Hawk TV, I'm Ellery Lyles.
Thanks, Ellery. You can visit Tara's business page on Facebook at Tara's Tasty Table.